When walking in the hallway to go to the cafeteria, your voice level should always be at a 0. When you get to the cafeteria, find your lunch card in the cart that is in the hallway. Remember to wait patiently until it is your turn to find your card. There is no talking and no pushing or shoving while waiting to get your card. Once you have your lunch card, walk quietly and quickly around the edge of the cafeteria to get your milk and your breakfast or your lunch. You then need to choose a fruit or vegetable from the offering bar. Remember, you can always go back to the offering bar for seconds. Once you have your breakfast or your lunch, grab any silverware or condiments before you sit down. Find a place to sit and remain in that seat until breakfast or lunch is over. During lunch, once everyone is seated, there will be 5 minutes where your voice level needs to be at a 0. This will give everyone a chance to eat quietly. If you need to get up, please raise your hand and wait for an adult to check in with you. While eating your lunch, your voice level should be no louder than a 1. Students are not allowed to share food, so each student should only be eating their own lunches. If you want seconds, you must first eat the food you took from the offering bar. Seconds will be available up until the last 5 minutes of your lunch. When you get seconds, you will need to dump your tray first and then go and get a boat. When you are finished eating and it is time to dump your tray, check your area to make sure you have cleaned up any food or wrappers and make sure the lid is back on your milk. Students will be dismissed to dump their trays by table. Put your silverware in the silverware container, dump any leftover food in the garbage, and put your plate in the window area on the counter. Once you have dumped your tray, you may line up in the hallway and wait to be dismissed. Once again, your voice level needs to be at a 0 in the hallway. Remember, Mrs. Dinkle's classroom is on the other side of the wall, and she is teaching other classes during your lunchtime. Everyone needs to be kind and respectful so as not to disturb Mrs. Dinkle's classes. For those classes who have recess after lunch, remember, when walking down the hall to go outside, your voice level needs to stay at a 0 level. Walk calmly on the right side of the hallway until you get outside. If you go back to class after lunch, wait for the teacher to tell you it is time to return to your classroom. Once again, your voice level needs to be at a 0 at all times when you are walking in the hallway and on the stairs.